after spring is what? Is summer. I can't wait, and I'm sure so many of you can't wait, because it's that time of the year where we get our summer bodies ready to enjoy the sun before it goes away again. Anyway, let's go on to the main topic of today: the 40 countries and territories in the globe that you can visit with your UK visit visa, or your UK work visa, or any type of visa you've got that is a UK one. And also for those that have got their indefinite leave to remain, just waiting for their British passports, where can you visit with your visa and your ILR pending the time you become full-blown British, is all I'm going to be talking about this afternoon. Right, so normally it is advised you get a US visit visa or a Canadian US visit visa, or any sort of visa with the US and the Canada, because of the number of countries you can actually go into. But because of my UK people, because I live and work in the UK, I'll just streamline everything to the UK and let's just get straight into the point. I've mentioned the visit visa particularly for those that have got their parents here or somebody visiting them and they would like to have a tour with them elsewhere whilst they've got their family around, is the reason I've mentioned that. So just to be aware that oftentimes when you want to enter other countries, you need to make sure that your passport, your validity of your visa rather, to the UK as an example, allows you a good number of time. Imagine if you've only got 2 months on the UK visa and you want to travel to somewhere because they've said you're allowed into such country. I mean, it's not reasonable. So say they've only just come, they've got a 6-month visa as an example, they've only just come, and then 2 weeks into the visa you all travel somewhere. It's a long number of time to use. Maybe you're going to spend 30 days and then you come back again to the UK and then spend more days. So be very wary. It is possible that country does not need you to apply for a visa to enter into their country because you've got a UK visa. However, they don't allow people of your nationality. I hope you get it. So you may actually be able to enter Costa Rica, which is a good example, or Panama, because you've got a UK visa, but they don't allow Nigerians, as an example. So that said, quickly, depending on the country, any of the below UK visa can be used. UK visitor's visa, that's the standard visitor or short-term study. 2 is the UK student visa, that's the proper tier 4 visa. UK work visa, that's the tier 1, tier 2, or the tier 5. UK transit visa, that's the DAT V and visitor in transit. UK family visa, that's the spousal visa. Then the UK resident permit, that's ILR and BRP. So any of these UK visas can use their visa. Any of these UK visa holders can use their visa if the country you are going to allows their nationality. That's set out of the way. Let's get into it. Wait, so the first one is North America as a region, and under North America, number 1, we have Mexico, and the requirement is all nationalities can enter into Mexico, and the permitted resident permit is all valid ILRs. Permitted visas are all used or unused multiple entry UK visas. However, can I sound a warning that for the Mexican entry, for Mexican going to Mexico, they do not allow visa BRP cards. You know how you have your biometric resident permit cards? They don't allow such. They only allow visas that are put onto a passport that is valid, whether used or unused, valid, or ILR, that's your indefinite leave to remain. So that is all that they accept. So if you are from any of the countries in the African continent, you want to check onto the number 2 place is a place in Central America, and it is Costa Rica, and it is eligible for all nationalities, they say, and it is valid. Permitted visas are all visas that are used or unused with multiple entry on them, like tier 1, tier 2, tier 4, or tier 5, student or work only. Permitted resident permits are the all valid ILRs and BRP, and the entry granted to you when you enter is 30 days. Under Central America is also Panama. That's the other place that you can enter, and their list is just as I've said for Costa Rica. Right, onto the 4th place that you can visit under the Caribbean. We've got number 4, Anguilla, and Anguilla is a British territory. Eligible nationalities, all nationalities, visas allowed, all valid, used or unused, multiple entry UK visas, and permit, of course, your ILR or your BRP. And the 5th place is Antigua and Barbuda. and also still under the Caribbean. I'll tell you when I go into another continent. So for this Antigua and Barbuda, it is all nationalities, same as the ones I mentioned before, all valid, used or unused multiple UK entry visas. Permitted permit ILR, entry granted is 30 days. However, for this country, visa is not exempt. You get visa on arrival. Right, and number 6 is Aruba. However, they've got some restricted nationalities that can come into or go into them, and they've only got 8 nationalities that are allowed, and they only allow 30 days, and all they need is what we've been mentioning before, SPA, permitted visa, and permitted resident permits. And the 7th nationality is the Bahamas. However, the only national that they allow with their valid UK visa or their ILR is the Indians. So those are the only ones that can go in there without having to apply for visa to go in. Right, next, number 8 is Bermuda. Bermuda is a British territory, and they allow all nationalities with the permitted visas and permits that we've been talking about earlier. And it is worth knowing that for them, your passport and your visa must have at least 45 days validity on them. Number 9 quickly is Bonaire. Bonaire is a Dutch territory, and they give you 90 days entry. You're able to enter for 90 days, and they allow all nationalities, and they allow UK visa and permitted ILR or BR. And number 10 is the British Virgin Island, which is a British territory, and they allow all nationalities with your UK used or unused visa, and also your permitted permit, like your ILR or your BRP card. Right, so they allow 180 days when you go in, and you don't have to necessarily have an ILR. It doesn't count. Your visa will do fine. Number 11 is the Cayman Islands, and it's a British territory, and they allow the following nationalities only: Chinese, Indians, and Japanese only, and they can go in with their used or unused UK visa, and also with their ILR or their BRP, and they allow you 30 days when you go in. However, there's a clause with them. If you want to go into the Cayman Islands, you have to arrive directly from the UK, so they don't allow you to go in as a third country. When maybe you've been to the UK, you've probably been to Panama, and then you want to enter into them, not allowed. Number 12 quickly is Curacao. I hope I got that, and it's for all nationalities with their UK visa used or unused, or their ILR or BRP card, and they grant you 30 days. The 13th one is Dominican Republic, and it's available to all nationalities. They grant you 30 days, and you can use your ILR or your visa. However, for those that will be arriving by land or by sea, you must purchase a tourist card on arrival, which is $20. If arriving by air, the tourist card is already included in your airfare, so you don't have to purchase that $20 tourist card. However, you have to, your validity or whatever thing you're using to go into them has to be for 6 months, your passport. Number 14 we get in there is Jamaica. However, Jamaica doesn't allow all nationalities to go into them just with their UK visa. They only allow 13 nationalities into them with their valid UK visa, and they allow you to go in for 30 days. Number 15 is St. Martin. St. Martin allows all nationalities. However, all you need is your ILR or your BRP card. Your UK visa will not allow you into St. Martin. And number 16 is Turks and Caicos. I really hope I got that. It's a British territory, and they allow all nationalities with their visa or their ILR, and they let you in for 90 days. And now we're done with the Caribbeans. Next is number 17, and we've jumped into another continent, which is South America. And number 17 is Peru, and with Peru, they only allow nationalities who are Chinese or Indians only, and they can go in with their valid ILR, and they allow them for 180 days. And to Europe, large Europe, let's go into Europe. Number 18 on that Europe is Albania, and with Albania is with all nationalities, all valid multiple entry UK visas, all valid ILR and BRP. However, your UK visa must have been used at least once to enter into the UK before you can use it for them. So number 19 still on that Europe is Armenia, A-R-M-E-N-I-A, Armenia. And they only allow, it's a long list, it's not just an only, they allow 51 nationals to enter into them. Next is Georgia, still under Europe. Georgia, all nationalities, they allow you to go in for 90 days with your valid UK single or multiple entry UK visa. Remember, whatever you hear here, you still need to ring them to make sure things haven't changed from when you listen to this to when you'll be making use of the information. The number 21 under Europe is Gibraltar, which is a British territory, and all nationalities can go in with their UK visa or their ILR, and they allow you to go in for 180 days. However, the clauses with entering Gibraltar with your UK visa or ILR is that your visa has to be issued for at least 6 months before you want to enter, and your ILR as well, you need to have had your ILR for at least 12 months or more before you decide to enter into their country. And by the time you have your ILR for 12 months or more, it means you've probably got your British passport anyway, never mind. So number 22 country is Ireland. Ireland is not so far from us. However, if you want to enter visa free, you have to be one of these 24 countries on the screen. I can't see Nigeria there, I can't see Ghana or any African country here. Nope, I can't see. So and they've got a few entry rules worth checking before you embark. Montenegro is the other one, still under Europe. All nationalities can enter. They give you 30 days. You can enter with your BRP or your ILR. Quickly is number 24, still under Europe, is North Macedonia. All nationalities, they allow you only 15 days into their country, and you can use your UK visa as well. And number 25 quickly is Serbia. Serbia is another European country. All nationalities can go in with their visa and UK visa, and entry granted is 90 days. Turkey is another one that people can enter with their UK visa. However, they do not allow every nationality anymore. Nigeria used to be able to visit visa, but they cancelled it last year. I want to say near the end, August or so, September of last year, and they've got 19 nationals who can enter into Turkey, as put on the screen for you. You can use your ILR or your visa. You're allowed to stay in for 30 days. Visa is not exempt. You'd have to get yourself a Turkey e-visa online. E-visa is $43 valid for 180 days for a single entry only. Quickly, number 27 is United Kingdom. Anywhere in the United Kingdom, if you are in England, you can go to Scotland, Wales or Northern Ireland. Right, so that's us done with Europe. Jumping quickly into number 28, and we've got number 28 and a few others under the Middle East. Under the Middle East, we have Bahrain. With Bahrain, they allow all nationalities with their UK visa, they allow them 14 to 30 days. However, visa is not exempt. You'd have to get a visa on arrival. Jordan is the other one in the Middle East, and they only allow a few countries. Ghana is one of them. Nigeria is not one of them, sorry. So and it's visa on arrival for Jordan as well, and your ILR or BRP must be valid for at least 6 months from the day of arrival. Oman. Anyway, Middle East, Oman is the 30th one, number 30, and only 25 countries are allowed. I can't see Morocco, can't see Ghana or Nigeria, just Morocco, or maybe 1 or 2 other African countries allowed. In the whole of the 25 nationalities allowed to go in, you can go with your passport or your visa. Visa is not exempted. You'd have to get visa on arrival for 20 or more, and it's for 30 days only. 31 is Qatar, and for Qatar, every nationality can go in, and visa is not exempt, but you're eligible to apply for Qatar ETA. It is free of charge, valid for 30 days, single entry only, and your UK visa must be valid for at least 30 days from the day of arrival. Number 32, still under Middle East, is Saudi Arabia. All nationalities can go in with their visa, UK visa, and they allow you 90 days. However, visa is not exempt. You get visa on arrival. Is 440 Saudi, is it dirham? I don't know what they use in Saudi Arabia. SAR for a year for multiple entry, and your UK visa must have been used for at least once in the UK before you go in. UAE, that's United Arab Emirates, the only nationality allowed to go into them with their UK visa or their ILR are Indians. So visa is not exempt. However, you pay 100 dirham. I think it's UAE that uses dirham. 100 dirham, single entry only, and your UK visa must be valid for 6 months. Right, we're getting there. Number 34. I really hope you've got some, value for your time. Number 34. Now we've moved to another continent, and it is Africa. Number 34 is Egypt, and with Egypt, all nationalities can go in with their multiple entry UK visa. You don't need a permit. They grant you 30 days. Visa is not exempt. You obtain visa on arrival, and it is $25 US. Morocco, all nationalities can go into Morocco with their ILR or their visa. 30-day entry is allowed or is granted to you. However, you need to get a visa on arrival as well, and it is for 770 MAD, Moroccan dollar or whatever, which is about $75 US, valid for 180 days. And we are getting there. 36 is in Asia, so we've moved to another continent. And with Asia, the 36th country you can visit with your UK visa is the Philippines. And however, for the Philippines, the only country allowed to use the UK visa or ILR are the Indians, and you're only granted 14 days. And your UK visa must be valid for the entire duration of your stay, and passport must be valid for at least 6 months beyond the date of your departure. Singapore is the 37th country you can go to in Asia with your UK visa. However, the only countries allowed with their UK visa to go in are Chinese and Indians, and they let them go in for 96 hours. Oh my god, that's 4 days. Go 38 is South Korea, still in Asia. All nationalities except 24 countries. Oh my god, Nigeria, are we here? Wait for it. Except 24 countries. Nigeria, oh my god, we are there. Oh my god. Cambodia, India, Indonesia, Laos, Myanmar, and Vietnam are those that are allowed into Taiwan with their UK visa. All valid or expired ILR, all valid used on unused single expired visas can be used. Wow, they grant you 14 days. Visa is exempt, but you must apply for ROC travel authorization certificate online before arrival, and all of that restriction. I'm jealous, so I'm not going to go on with it. Last but not the least country under Asia that you can go to with your visa, UK visa, is Thailand. So all nationalities can go. However, they do not allow visas. Only ILRs can go to Taiwan, and valid ILR, and you are allowed in for 60 days. His visa is not exempt, but an eligible Thailand e-visa, which you apply for online for $40 US, valid for 90 days or 180 days, single or multiple entry. Right, and that's it. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a long one for me reading all of this information out. Please follow me if you like this video. Please share this video to those that love to travel but do not want to go through the hassle of applying for a visa, or they don't even have, it might not be the money sometimes, apart from the money, the time waiting for a visa to come out, the whole process and protocol. You don't have time. You just got like a quick 2 weeks, quick 3 weeks. You want to do it outside of the UK. Please share it with people in your groups. I beg you. Like this video is good for my YouTube algorithm. That's how you can say thank you for getting something from this video. Thank you so much, guys. Till we see again. Thank you. Sorry about my daughter there. I need to end the video, but she won't let me. Right, thank you guys. Take care. Have I missed any country out, or you have more information? Please add in the comment section. Please, let's have a chat. And can I say that I cannot do this video without thanking the author of the article that I've used in producing this video, and it is Thirumal Mutati. Thank you so much, Thirumal. And he's an Indian who believes he can travel with his Indian passport. Thank you guys. Take care till we see you in the other one. Bye.